Now let me tell y'all something about dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great-grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You gots to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is where we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take, or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? What's your dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning. Now give me my darn thing.
Yo, what's going on, my people? What's going on, man? Welcome to RobDaManMedia, baby. We back with another one, man. We are about to preview Colorado versus Baylor. So, hey, y'all just stay tuned, man, because we got a great impact show today for y'all, man. Let me know where y'all checking in from, man, because we got another one, man. Smash that like button. Let's get this algorithm up. Y'all know what time it is, man. You know we come in on that Monday, man. We preview the next team that's up and available. So, hey, let's do it, baby. But before I start all this thing off, man, shout out to United Strength. Unified Strength. I don't know why I keep saying United, but Unified Strength. To them for, powering this show today. If you don't know, Unified Strength, they specialize in graphic tees. They specialize in shirts, hoodies, anything that you need design. They got it. All you got to do, you see the contact information right there. Just reach out to them. We're going to drop a link here in a second in YouTube for you guys. If you guys are watching on X, you just got to pop over YouTube. Click on the link. Hit them up. If you need some merch made, you need somebody to push it out there for you, man, they got you. All you got to do is hit them up. Man, oh man, what a day. Let's get this thing started. Let's get this thing cranked up. Hey, Unified Strength. All right? Y'all hit them up. But Coach Dre, what is going on, man? What's the word, man? How you been? What's going on?
Good, man. Been a long morning already, but just gonna get through it. Look kind of rainy and muggy, so hopefully we can get practice in later. But good day. Been a long one this morning though.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, man, it's just another blessed day to be on here with my brother. Man, shout out for everybody that's checking in. I see we got Chicago in the building. We got Florida in here. We got Texas up in here. So, man, let us know where y'all checking in from. Y'all know how we get down on these Mondays, man. We here for y'all, man. We here for y'all. Hey, we gonna get into Baylor talk versus Colorado. Coming off a victory over Colorado State, man. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now. But Coach Dre, we didn't get to go into this yesterday, but talk about your victory over the weekend. I know, I forgot. That's on me. That's on me for not even saying something. But yeah, man, shout out to the Eastside Rams, Gainesville, coming away with the victory over the weekend. My brother, picking up another victory. I know he don't be want to celebrate wins, but hey, I got to give my brother some love, man. I got my nephew out there balling, so I got to give him some love, man. Talk about the victory over the weekend.
Was coming off a tough loss to a city rival. We was happy with the way the boys played. So it was kind of like a bounce back weekend, like we told them. Like you hear me say on here, man, it's about winning the week. So we won Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We had to play Thursday night because, like I say, it's three big schools here in Gainesville. We all play at one field, so this was our night to play on a Thursday. We came out the first half and we dominated, and then we slacked off in the second half. But our defense played lights out, only giving up 10 points, and the 10, I think the offense put them in a bad predicament. again, we got some great kids. People thought we 2-2 right now on the season, losing to the number 5th ranked team in all of Florida and Buchholz High that's in our city, and then the number 25th team in all the classifications in Florida. So those are 2 teams we lost to. So we didn't lose to no Rudy Pools. And so I'm proud of my kids. They fighting hard. People thought we'd be 0-4 right now because we lost our starting quarterback. He transferred like 2 weeks before the
Yeah.
spring started. And people thought we'd be down bad, but that's a testament to our coaching staff, our head coach Harold Hoskins, and the great staff that he's put together. Man, I'm proud of these kids. They fighting. We got a couple of injuries this week, so that's gonna set us back a little bit. But we should we play again. We play on Friday against a tough Williston team, and we should come out with the victory. Like I say, but we got to win Monday through Thursday. Friday will be easy.
Hey, listen, I'll say this. Every time I watch this freshman quarterback, he's getting better and better, right? His mechanics are getting better. His reads, his progressions are getting better. So, hey, just keep going. Just keep working. Everything is getting put together. The great thing about it is that y'all haven't started to peak yet, but y'all getting closer and y'all putting things together. So, man, shout out to East Side Rams out of Gainesville, Florida. Hey, y'all support my brother. Y'all support my brother anytime you get a chance. But shout out to Miss Nate O checking in from Atlanta at the ATL. Shout out to Ingo Sports checking in from Missouri, Columbia, Missouri, South Carolina in the building. Duval in the building, man. Tulsa, Oklahoma in the building. Shout out to Miss E. Willer popping in this thing. Love you, love you. South Carolina, Greensville. Hey man, we got South Carolina up in here, man. We got South Carolina really repping today. We got them repping today. So hey, shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all, because we know y'all could be doing anything on this Monday, but y'all tuning in, rocking with us. But before I get into this talk with Baylor, one of the things I want to talk about is Noah Young. He got accepted as an officer into the United States Marine Corps. He officially will be in January. So man, shout out to Noah Young being accepted to be an official officer of the United States Marine Corps. Shout out to you, man. I just want to give the blessings to you. And shout out to Dylan Edwards, man. We see you balling, man. We see you with the the punt return over the weekend, man. Good to see you doing your thing, man. Can't wait to see you. K-State versus Colorado. But we got it before we get there, we're going to get to the battle. But Coach Jay, you want to chime in on anything about Noah Young?
No, just proud, proud that he's doing his thing and can continue to get better and better. So, and you got to always be positive for people to be doing positive things with their life and stuff like that. So, you got to be happy for that, bro. You always with the positive and always glad when people pushing themselves forward.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, it's another big week. It's official. It's official now. It's Big 12 now. All right. All the non-conference games are over with. We officially Big 12 football, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about. But one of the things that I love right now is how the Big 12 is looking. We got a real opportunity to do something special, but we got to take care of business. We got to stack up another great week of practice and get the work done before we go into Baylor. So, looking at this Baylor team, the biggest question right now is who do they start at quarterback? Will it be number 13, Robson, the passing quarterback, or will it be number 7, Mr. Finn, the running quarterback, who started the first 2 games? But this last game, they went with Robson, the more passing QB. How do we see this stacking up? Who do you think they go with, Coach Dre?
I think you're going to see a mixture of these kids because when you have a mixture of kids, you can do multiple things. The kids give you a disadvantage. It makes Colorado have to prepare for both of them. So I expect to see both of these kids because that's what I would do if I was them because it makes it difficult for you to just key in on one person. They don't have a starter, so now that's a little more digging in the playbook for Livingston, and so I think we're gonna see both of them. It's conference play. They know they need to get a win. We know we need to get a win. So I think we're gonna see both of them.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at it, I think they in this situation they're probably gonna go with number 13 Robinson to start it off, but I expect to see number 7 on that field at some point in time. They're gonna try to do something like they've seen from North Dakota with running the quarterback, playing 11 on 11 football. One of the things, the keys that I really see that we got to do, especially on defense, we got to force them to pass the ball. That's one of the areas where they struggle at. If we can get them into passing situations, we got a real opportunity to have 3 and outs or 6 and outs, right? 6 plays and they off the field. This is a game that's designed for our defense to ball out. I mean, really ball out. The way they've been playing lights out and the style that Baylor is running is going to help us for the following week because we're going to see the same thing. It's just they're going to have a little bit more motion. But they do have some key players on offense, right? Number 34, a wide receiver. As a wide receiver, he does wear a weird number, wearing number 34, wide receiver. But he is one of their go-to wide receivers. They look to get the ball to. I expect number 8, DJ McKinney, to be all over him. And the interesting matchup that we got to look at is number 1. Who's the tight end? Michael. He is their favorite target that they like to go to up the scenes and they do creative things with number 1. So to see who's going to have their assignment on number 1 on defense is, it's a good thing to see. And then number 6 is their secondary receiver, Hawkins. I expect Travis to probably be on 34 or number 6, but he's probably going to be more on number 6. And DJ's probably going to have 34. So overall, nobody else has really done nothing in a passing game but 3 wide receivers. So it's pretty simple, right? Stop the run and force them into passing situations. We get off the field. How do you see our defense stacking up against this Baylor offense?
Again, I just saw our defense get better and better every week. They've made great adjustments at halftime every week. You got to tip your hat to Livingston and what he's been doing. And then the play from the defense, the front 7. When you get players like that from your front 7, it's easy for the back end. When you got 2 solid corners in DJ and Travis, you don't have to worry about anything. So I like the way we match up against their guys. We're going to want to play a lot of man-to-man because that's what it seems to me that Livingston likes to play. So we'll see a lot of man-to-man, so you'll see a lot of blitzing. So if they do try to drop back, I think you'll see a lot of blitzing.
So, Coach Dre, just like we did last week, give me your speech to the defense this week, going into this week. What points of emphasis are you talking to this defense and giving them to motivate them this week?
I'm telling them let's just keep building off of what we've been doing. I say great quarters of football on the defense. From the penalty that we got against Nebraska, which we could have got a couple of face masks that we got away with, but I would tell them that we just need to build off of what we've been doing. Do your job, do your alignment and assignment. That's always the key. If you line up right and do your job and not worry about what the next person is doing, just do your job. Everything else will happen. And then the biggest key is we got to stay with and keep and take the leash off of Hill Green and Bentley like we've been doing and let them guys go rep and do what they've been doing, tackling running backs, hitting people hard. But my thing is that let's just build off of what we've been doing every quarter. So let's get better every quarter because that's what I've been seeing the last 10 quarters from you guys. Don't just see us build off of that.
Yeah, that's facts. What I've seen from this Baylor team and how we line up defensively, I love our odds. I love our opportunities to really prosper. I think the edges are going to have a game. This is going to be their breakout game. When you watch film and you watch some of the struggles that Baylor's had these first few games, they give you opportunities to get to the quarterback. They give you opportunities that we haven't had in the past, that they quarterbacks will hold the ball longer than the quarterbacks that we had previously. But we got the opportunity to really go in there and separate ourselves in this game. So when you look at this game, and how we stack up defensively against Baylor offense, we're in the right situation. All we got to do is just handle business, stay solid, and do what we do best, right? And what I mean by do what we do best is contain the run and go get the quarterback. The opportunities for sacks are going to be here. But what I will say this is going to be key for our edge. You cannot over pursue the football because you will create lanes for the quarterback to get out. As long as you keep the quarterback inside of that pocket and really collapse the pocket, we have a great opportunity to walk away with 2 or 3 interceptions this game. It's been proven. The formula is out there. All we got to do is continue to keep that pressure up the middle on their necks, and we got a chance to come away with 2 or 3 turnovers this game for sure. Now, moving to the defense. Baylor plays a lot of 3-4. They play a lot of zone. They don't really play a lot of man. When they did play man, it was really suspect on the outside. That led to big play opportunities. How do you see this Baylor defense stacking up against Colorado offense, Coach Dre?
I don't think that they have the manpower to stick us out wide at all. I don't think no team in college football can stick us out wide with the receivers that we bring to the table. I think you heard the man on CBS saying that what I've been saying all year is this is probably the best foursome in college football. And so when you got guys like that lining up and you don't know who's gonna have a big night. Jimmy's had a big night. LaJonte's had a big night, sprinkled in with everybody else getting some catches. Now we looking for Will to have a big night. Travis done did 100 each game. But to go along with Travis, somebody else also has showed up and showed out each week. So I expect to see that. I don't see any problems with that. If our offensive, and again, like I told the defense, what our offensive line, I just want to grow off of what we did this week. I want to get better.
Yeah.
We got to win Monday through Friday. Great reps, listening to Coach Lowe's and doing what we can to keep 2 upright. Because if you keep 2 upright, he makes the right decisions with the ball. And then again, I want to see some smalls out there again this week. A little more, maybe like you said, maybe a little motion, but I definitely want to see smalls out there being able to run some routes and do some things.
All right, first series we come out 12 personnel, right? Let's just get it out the way. Let's go 12 personnel, right? This 3-4 defense, they give you opportunities to run the ball. You got to take advantage of it because when they're going to play zone, they're going to drop these linebackers in space, and we're going to have opportunities in that middle of that field to go have explosion plays. We're going to have opportunities when they go to that cover 2, that temper 2 that they like to run. The shots right there between the corner and the safety are going to be available. Shedeur can make those throws. And when you got a quarterback that can make them throws, when you watch them against Cam Rising, and Cam Rising was able to make them throws, hey, it was on the money. But they haven't played a quarterback that's been able to make those throws outside of Cam Rising. So when you look at, this past weekend when they played Air Force just didn't have a quarterback that can make them throws in those windows. We got the quarterback that can. It should be a field day for our wide receivers in this 3-4 defense. But we got to run the ball, right, to set up that play action, to get those linebackers to come up and over the top. It should be easy money. All right. We should have multiple 30 to 40-yard bombs on them. Easy. Because the way they design their defense is going to create opportunities for Shedeur Sanders to be at his best. We got to run the ball because they're going to give us every opportunity. They're going to bait us to run the ball. Now it's up to us to go run the ball. And what all I want, run that thing behind Jordan Seaton. Give us opportunity, run behind Seaton, run behind Rock, and let's create holes. Because this is a game where we can get hat on the hat. Because they're going to be so afraid of the outside that they're going to give us opportunities to get hat on the hat and go run the football. Now, they do have 2 good linebackers, right? Number 2 and number 11, who are their leading tackles. They do go make plays. They will come down and hit you. But they also miss a lot of tackles. That's one of the things I have noticed in college football, there's a lot of missed tackles. So our running backs have a great opportunity. You make the first man miss, it's a 12 to 15 yard run. All you gotta do is either run through them or run by them. That's it. So how do you see our running back stacking up this game against them?
I want to see if Hayden is healthy. Micah showed us what he is. What I've been saying from the jump. Uh, what he is as a football player. He came in with the mindset of I want to play, I want to be here. Uh, and he's shown that every time he's getting the chance. I want Isaiah to get his confidence back, so I want him to touch it. I definitely want him to touch it because I want him to get his confidence back up. Because of the simple fact is he made a fumble when we was moving the football. Again, that comes back to the moments I be talking about. We can't lose out on moments. The defense going out there playing and we moving the ball. Coach Sherman called a great play, and we fumbled the ball. But I want him to get his confidence back because I think he adds something good to our running back room. Again, they got two good linebackers. They like to fill the gaps, but I think if we can block it up and get a hat on a hat, I didn't see a lot of blitzing. Like I said, I haven't really watched them, but I didn't see a lot of blitzing. I think they like to read and react more than blitzing. But like you say, I've seen them miss a lot of tackles. I really have when I watched the game. So we just need to be be steady in it. Make sure we make them think so when you get them linebackers to come up, we can run right there behind them with the quick slants and stuff like that. So yeah, we stack up real well against these guys. I like our opportunities to run the ball. Like I say, if Hayden's healthy, I want to see him. I want to get him going, get him rolling, and definitely want to get Michael rolling. And so if we can do that, and then I want to see Isaiah get some carries, and I want to see Isaiah get some carries early because I want him to get his confidence up. So I want to see Isaiah get his carries early because I want him to get his confidence up.
Surfer boy, that's a great question about the defensive coordinator for Baylor. When he tried to confuse Shador, what I think he's going to do is the same game plan he used with Utah when Cam Rising was in the game. He did try to use some, exotic looks, but overall, they don't have the personnel on the back end when they go to them exotic looks. That's the problem where they get caught up in. Because they create a lot of gaps for you to be able to make explosive plays. But you got to have the players in the right places to make those plays. They linebackers, they come downhill and they attack. I give them credit where credit is due. They will come down and make plays. They will make you make a business decision with their linebackers. But everybody outside their linebackers is iffy when it comes to tackling. So now, can we make plays in space, right? How do we – because one of the things that Utah did against them was they went east to west. They didn't go north to south. They put them in a lot of space. They spaced their defense out and let Ken Rising make plays in space, right? They did run the ball, but they also ran some reverses, some jet sweeps to get their defense moving around. So their linebackers will come up and hit you. But when it's all said and done and breaking down to it, they're going to play this 3-4, right? And they're going to try to move around somebody to blitz from somewhere. It's on us to be able to understand who to pick up, who not to pick up, and move. But, hey, they got two guys in the middle that's solid, two defensive linemen that's solid. They got some linebackers they can go. But they safeties and corners, suspect. So we just got to take advantage, and that's just me watching. And I watched all three games of Baylor, and I've seen the same thing no matter who they played. The problem was the game that they lost is because Ken Rising made enough plays. Even with Ken Rising getting hurt, they just couldn't score. And so if you stop the ability for them to run the ball and make them into a passing team, your odds go up to win. They struggle against Air Force. Air Force should have been up at halftime. Baylor shouldn't even been 3-6. Air Force missed field goals. They should have been up at halftime. They could have had the pressure on Baylor. They just didn't have the quarterback to get them over the hump. And that's one of the things that possesses Colorado in this situation is Colorado has a quarterback to make the elite throws to expose his defense. But Coach Dre, how do you feel about the question that's being asked? Do you think the defensive coordinator will call defense for? I mean, that's calling defense for a time. Will he try to do anything to confuse Shador?
I mean, you're gonna have to. Any coordinator comes in, but the thing is now you gotta make him. The thing was every defensive coordinator, it was just easy. Hey man, we're gonna send the house at Shador. They're gonna try to come out and throw the ball. But now when you present this other option and you show that you will run the ball, you show you can get 5 or 6 yards of pop if you run that thing. Now your defensive coordinator got to think about it. You putting the tight end in there to help a little bit. Now it makes the defensive coordinator have to think a little bit because I think we, as a team, sometimes we was making it easy for defensive coordinator. Hey,
Yeah.
just rush him. Send the house. Now you can't just do that because we slipping backs out the backfield. We can run screens. We sit when you bringing them linebackers. When you bringing them linebackers, blitzing them, we sending them guys right where the linebackers left, and Shador is picking them up, and he getting time. And as long as he standing upright, we got a chance. So what I think is the defensive coordinator not gonna have to think. He gonna have to try to come up with some different type of stuff. Like I say, he gonna probably look at the Nebraska film, see what Nebraska did, see if he can get some of that going. Because like you say, that's the biggest thing. That's why people watch film is to see what other defenses did good, and I have the personnel to do that. So that's what I think the coach from Baylor will do. If he doesn't trust his back end, I don't think Nebraska really trusted their back end that much. So they was trying to get the pressure with their front 7, or maybe they'll send 8 and stuff like that. So then we got to counter that with 11 and 12 personnel or quick stuff that's right out his hand. As soon as he get the ball, he's not having to taking any steps back. He just getting the ball out of his hand. So I think that's going. But the biggest thing is with us showing that we can run the ball, showing that we'll do 12 personnel and things like that. I think that makes the defensive coordinator have to think a little more than just, hey, we gonna send the blitz.
Coach Dre, one of the things, as just being in football, right? One of the things that Colorado hasn't done this year, and I'm waiting to see how long it's going to take them to do this, when teams blitz, run and draw. We haven't seen that yet. I'm just waiting to see when they're going to decide, just let them fall off blitz and just legit just run a draw and we'll let one of these running backs loose.
That's a great play. It's so patient, and they coming up field so hard, and the way they blitzing, you blitzing everybody up the gap. So sometimes when you run that draw, you might run right into somebody, fumble, stuff like that. So it's just questionable sometimes.
The only reason why I'm saying this is because every time Baylor blitz, Utah ran right at that blitz, and they created gaps for you to be able to hit creases. And one of the things about this is if you run the draw, and you can get a patient running back, there's going to be a big hole for you to run through. So I'm just asking, it's not always case of run or draw, but sometimes you got to do it just to keep the defense honest, right? And that'll scare them back from blitzing when they see that draw being handed off. But hey, I'm just watching film, and I've seen some teams run a draw on them and be successful, and that's the reason why I'm asking them.
Again, I mean, that's a great, like I say, it's a great discussion. Again, the offense and defensive coordinator, all they doing is playing chess with each other. You trying to mark their moves and trying to outthink them and outwit them. And and right now our defensive coordinator is doing a heck of a job outwitting offensive coordinators. So that's Livingston did a good job this week. I want to see him build off of what he did this week. But that's all it is chess. You playing chess when you going up when offensive coordinators going up against defensive coordinators and vice versa. So we just got
no doubt.
Sometimes send a blitz and you get caught in the wrong thing, and they got the perfect play call for it. And that's what you pretty much was saying with Baylor. Whenever they blitz, they was catching them in the blitz and they was getting big runs. So when you do stuff like that, like I say, it's just chess moves. You got to make the right move when you're doing that.
No doubt, no doubt. So now that you get your talk to the defensive side, what would be your talk to the offensive side? Well, what would you say to this offense this week going into this Baylor game?
Hey fellas, we had a great week. We had a great week. Let's build off again the same thing. Let's build off of what we did last week. Yes, we got some stuff we need to clean up. We gotta get rid of the penalties. We got to get rid of the penalties. But I don't want to take the aggression out the offensive line because I think a couple of those holding calls were bad. Hey, but we got to keep that aggression. We got to keep that edge on. We got to protect our quarterback. We got to run block. We just got to build off of everything that we did last week. We can't take a step back. We can't take a step back. We got to go forward. So my biggest compliment and talk to them would be, hey, let's win. Let's win Monday. We coming out here Monday. I need to see domination. I need to see your film study. You need to know who their best defensive lineman is, who their best rusher is if you are offensive lineman. Receivers, you got to tell me what coverage they lining up in, what you see, what are they giving you, and what they're not giving you, and things of that nature. I want us to be students of the game. Again, fellas, it's shown that if we do what we're supposed to do Monday through Friday, we can go out here and have a party on Saturday. Everybody likes a party. So if y'all want a party, let's build off of what we did last week.
Hey, speaking of party, it is homecoming week. So Boulder, Colorado is going to be electrifying. If you're going to be in Boulder, just let us know. RobDaManMedia will be in Boulder this weekend for homecoming. So, hey, we going to be everywhere. You never know where we going to be at. So, hey, y'all, if y'all see us, say hi. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. But let me ask you this question. What happened to Hayden? He's just injured. Had an ankle injury. He should be good to go this week. But at the end of the day, man, we got enough running backs to get the job done. And if we can get them back healthy for the UCF and we don't have to use them this week, just another man to strengthen this running game. But we got enough running backs to get the job done. It's not saying that I don't want to see him because I think he's RB1, but he should be back. Another question I wanted to answer, because I forgot to answer this yesterday, and people kept asking about recruiting, right? Because it's homecoming, you're going to see some recruits in Boulder this weekend. I know y'all didn't really see nobody, the first game because it was on a Thursday. It's hard for recruits to come in and fly in on a Thursday because they play on Friday. But because it's a Saturday night game, you're going to see recruits. You're going to see recruits this weekend. Who's going to be in Boulder? When the list comes out, we'll try to keep it updated. But one thing I can tell you for sure, if you're worried about recruiting, the recruits will be here this weekend. And because we've been gone for 2 weeks, we haven't been home. It's been hard to have recruits. So now that we play on Saturday, you will see recruits at the game on Saturday. You will see pictures flying around of, what recruits showed up and who didn't show up, things like that. But this weekend is going to be a big weekend for Colorado in the recruiting world. You're going to see recruits there. And then we get to K-State. You'll see another wave of recruits. So who's going to be at the game this weekend? Y'all, at some point, you will see it on social media. You'll see it on YouTube. Or who's going to be there? Things like that. So I've been getting questioned about recruits all week. I just wanted to get that out there because I forgot to answer it yesterday. But for those who keep asking about recruits, things like that, right now this program is focusing on winning. And the recruiting staff is handling recruiting, right? The coaches are just coaching and trying to get this team better and better and better game by game. So for those who keep asking why you haven't seen recruits and this, that, and the third, it's because we really ain't been at home, so you ain't been able to recruit. And the first game that we had of the season was on a Thursday. So there you have it. So now we can move on from that. So, hey, Coach Dre, before you get up out of here, who are your key players? Because there's gonna be a short live today, y'all. We'll be back later in the week, but it's just a short live, just to preview Baylor. But who are your players that you're looking for this week as your standout players for this Colorado Buffaloes team?
Again, it's gonna be Micah for me. Uh, I think Will Shepherd is up next to have a big breakout game. Uh, Again, the whole offensive line will always be what I'm looking at. The whole offensive line, not one person. I want to see Seaton continue to grow because he's been getting better and better. But I told you, going to IMG, when you come out of IMG, most guys come out of IMG, they're ready for college football. So I didn't expect anything less. But on the offensive side of the ball, for me, Michael Welch and Will Shepherd, because I think he needs a big game. And then on the defense, man, it's gonna always be my guy Nakai Hill Green, and I want to see a little bit more of Cotton Hood. I want to see a little bit more of Cotton Hood. I think that kid is an amazing ball player. When he gets in there, he really shows up and shows out. So I really enjoy uh, watching him play. I like everybody in our secondary. I love the way Carter Stoudemire is filled in for Shiloh, not missed a beat. That kid, ever since he stepped on campus, he's been a problem. The only thing slowed him down or hurt him was he got hurt. He doesn't get hurt. I think it's a problem. So all things happen for a reason. He's getting his opportunity now, and I'm happy for him. But for me on defense is my guy Nakai Hill Green, and I want to see a little bit more of Cotton Hood.
All right, so here's my three players for this week. I'm definitely going Micah, for sure. You know, just hands down, give him the ball, let him be a bowling ball, right? Let him go run through people, run through tackles, and get first downs. My second player, I'm going defense. I'm definitely going Hill Green. You know, when Hill Green's in the game is just different. It's just different, right? You see this defense is playing a lot faster. You see the communication throughout the defense. You don't see a lot of MAs, misassignments. So Hill Green will be my second one. My third one, and this is what's gonna be tricky about this. I'm going Draylon Miller. This game. They're gonna do something with Draylon Miller that we didn't see last week. And they're gonna find a way to get him the ball. I would love to see Marion Miller get some touches this week. But if he don't, I got Draylon as my third. So, hey, there's our three players. Let us know in the chat who y'all three players of this week is, who y'all focus on. This is gonna be a short live today. So, hey, let us know in the comments if you're gonna be in Boulder this weekend. Let us know. We're gonna have a lot of coverage in Boulder this weekend. All the live streams are already put up. So hit the notification bell so y'all know when we go live, and y'all have it right then and there. But we will be live a little bit more this week than we was last week. So hey, we appreciate y'all for pulling up on us, for supporting us. And all we ask is, man, just hit that like button. Hit that like button for us. And also, before we get up out of here, shout out to Unified Strength. All right, they powering this show today. Again, Unified Strength is powering this show again today. So, man, salute to them. If you got any advertisement in your business and you want to advertise on the show, just let us know. We're here for y'all. We ain't hard to find. Everything, how to reach us is in the description below. Coach Dre, send us out of here.
Hey man, as we always say, we appreciate everybody coming through. We appreciate everybody giving us the love and respect. Hey man, we some guys that this happened organically, trying to put out a pot. Like I said, I'm just a nobody trying to bless somebody, trying to be a blessing. We hope we got some of y'all through lunch or put a smile on your face. Maybe you was having a down day. Hopefully we brung you up. And as I always say, if we send no ships out, no ships will come in. And if there's no contest, nobody can win. Games can be won if they haven't been played, and prayers can be happen. Can be. Hold on, let me start over, y'all. My fault. And prayers can be answered if they haven't been prayed. Hey, this is your boy Coach Dre. That is my guy Rob the Man. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next Monday.